Hi, Doug McCann of RealityMe.net here. Got a new thing going on. Got a fountain pen. This is a Lamy, L-A-M-Y, and when you take it off, it's an actual nice fountain pen. Got the letter F on it, I think. Yep, F. So it's a fine tip on the Lamy. Writes really well. I like it. Comes with a blue cartridge. So inside, you screw this off, and you have these cartridges that you poke in. That's got your ink. And I'm down to about right there. I've been using it for half a week, maybe. So, I like it. I also purchased a Pilot Metropolitan. Both the Lamy, which is about a $25 pen, and the Pilot Metropolitan you can get for about $15. This one's plastic, this one's steel, this one's metal, and it's got a really good feel to it. And I've got this cute little design right here. And when you pull it off, you see that it's got where the Lamy tip was black, this tip's silver, and it's got a letter on it. Can't read it. M, medium tip. This is what they consider their medium tip. Very nice pen. Same thing, you unscrew it, and inside of it, you'll see there's an ink cartridge. It's down to about right there. About half a week's time, I guess. These write really well. The thing about the fountain pen is you don't push down like you do a ballpoint pen or a pencil. You just glide it along the paper. If you push down, you'll take this metal tip and you'll spring it. And the way this works is you've got two tines. There's a line right down the middle, so it's split. And there's a capillary action that pulls the ink down to the tip where it hangs out until it touches paper. And then that capillary action pulls the ink to the paper. Very nice. Very fun to write with. It's inspiring me to write on paper again. So, I also got a couple of Pelican Jr Pins, turquoise and red. And what I missed inside the box that I did not realize when you first get them, when you open the box for the Pelican Jr, it's just a box and a pin. But if you look inside, there's more to it than that. There's this little sheet, which is actually 3 stickers that you can write on, and then inside the Pelican Jr, which is a pretty pen actually, and it's got these spots on it that the way you write with the fountain pen is this silver part, the metal part has to go up, the plastic part down. So they've got these 2 indentions on here that your fingers go on, and then a spot for your middle finger to go underneath. So it teaches the children, presumably children since it's a Pelican Jr, but a lot of adults use this too. It actually encourages you to hold the pen correctly. Good pen. My children got very excited about them. Amy's friends liked them, I think. And the initial pen, Pelican Jr pen, comes with these decorative cartridges. There's a pirate, I guess. The replacement cartridges aren't going to have the design on them. But you take that sticker and you wrap it around here. And then when you put it back together, whatever you've written on the sticker becomes visible through there. So presumably it'll be their names. Now, all that said, we have the 4 pens now. We have to have supplies for them because obviously the ink's going to run out. So I shopped around, I looked around, I read the forums, and I said, where do you get the supplies for these things? found a wonderful company called Goulet Pins. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, I am so impressed with these guys. Their customer service has been great. I emailed them with questions. Then I got a box. You guys know how much I love getting boxes. Now, unfortunately, I've already unpacked this and looked at it because I got really excited. I didn't do it for you guys. These guys take such good care in the way they ship the product. The very first thing you find, or I found in mine, I don't know if everybody gets this, I got a Dum Dum lollipop, or Pops, a Tootsie Pop. I got a Tootsie Pop lollipop. I'm thrilled about this, actually. This made my day. I'm opening the box and, oh, there's a lollipop. Who does that? It's awesome. Now, digging into it, these are the supplies, but I'm going to jump ahead. You know, they've got a little Goulet Pin Company sticker on there. Maybe that goes on my guitar box or something. And then there's a bookmark for Right On, Goulet Pins, and their social media, website information. But the really neat thing was, we'll dig it out here in a second. So why did I get stuff from Goulet Pins? Well, I wanted some cartridges for the Pilot Metropolitan, and this comes with 12 cartridges inside of it. This is what one of the cartridges looks like. So when you go to refill your pin, you don't do this bullet end doesn't go into the pin. This fat part actually goes into the pin, into the nib, and the ink flows this way. So I knew from reading that this is not the greatest way to do it, but I wanted to have a couple of these on hand, sealed up, so that if I ran out of ink somewhere and I didn't have a bottle of ink around, I could still write with my pen. So that was my premise on getting these. For the children, naturally, for the Pelican Juniors, I needed some cartridges for them too. So I got some turquoise and the blue that comes in it. I figured they'd split them up so each of them could have 3 of each if they want. The next thing, I went ahead and got some Lamy ink cartridges too. Again, gotta have the cartridges on hand. But this is the exciting part. These are the converters. And the way they work, instead of using an ink cartridge, you take one of these converters, and this is for the Lamy, so I would have pulled the ink cartridge out, and it goes down where the ink cartridge is, like this, inside of the pin. So this permanently gets touched inside of the pin, and then it's got a piston on it. So when you turn this thing, it'll go all the way down, and then you'll stick your pen in the ink, the tip of your pen in the ink bottle, and you twist it, and that piston will come up, drawing up ink with it. And then this stays in the pen. And you shouldn't need the cartridges at that point. Again, I got the cartridges just to have as a backup in case I'm traveling and don't want to carry a bottle of ink with me. I want to be able to write, because let me tell you, once you start writing with these these fountain pens, ballpoint pens go out the window. I really don't want to use ballpoint pens anymore. Oh! Another converter. This one's for the Pilot Metropolitan. So it's got a little jiggly thing in there to agitate the ink so that the ink doesn't get stuck. It's also a plunger, so it'll turn. That's the Con 50. So I had to have that. Now, here's the neat thing. I found this card inside the box, and it says, I packed your order with slightly ridiculous amount of care to make sure that the writing products you love would arrive safely today. I'd love to hear what you think about how I've done at gouletpens.com/packing, and this one's from Crystal. Crystal W., thank you very much. I really like the way you packed it, particularly with the Tootsie Pop. Good touch. Packaging invoice, of course, and lots of bubble wrap, so I won't be stressed at all this week. Oh wait, there was more in the box. My screensaver just came on. Sorry about that. More in the box. The most important part. The converters don't do anything without this. I ordered Noodler's ink. So what I have here is some Noodler's. Oh, which one is this? This is the American Eel Blue. So 3 ounces of this stuff. That's a lot of ink. At least I think it is. So nice thing about this, you know, when your ballpoint pen runs out, you throw it away, you get frustrated, you were in the middle of writing something, you just fill it up again. So there's blue, specifically American Eel Blue. And the boxes are lovely. I like the Noodler stuff. There's a catfish on the back. Now, let's stop there. Had to have some black. So, this is 4.5 ounces of ink. And it comes with this great story, instructions on how to use the pen that was included, and a whole lot of other information on the back. Fun stuff. This one came with a clear plastic pen. Now I've already put the ink in it because I jumped the gun. So you can see there's ink in there. This is a screw-off fountain pen. My other ones you pull off, but this one screws off. Now this isn't high quality, so I imagine I'll strip it at some point. And it's got a little nib on it right there, and it writes fine. It writes very well. So this is a backup pen, I guess, or a pen that if someone else wants to try, probably going to leave this one at the house. I don't know if I trust carrying this one around. But it gave me the ability to test out my Heart of Darkness ink. 4.5 ounces of ink. Hopefully this lasts me a while. And on top of that, a buddy of mine left me some ink at the office. Of course, then Noodlers also includes just encouragement to go to their website and watch a video. So there you have it. You want to order ink from somebody, or pen supplies, converters, cartridges, pens themselves, go to gouletpens.com. GOULETPENS.com. Really, really good company, good people. And if you haven't gotten back into fountain pens yet, or have never been into fountain pens, try one out. You're going to love it. You've been listening to Doug.